You know, in grade school they say that everybody's good at something, but in my mind, the way that we hear that, we interpret it, we tend to think that everybody is basically equal. Like, you may not be as good at some stuff as other people, but then you're going to be better at them at other stuff. Like, basically, everybody has some sort of niche that they can appeal to, some sort of talent that they can exploit and give themselves value, in which case they're better than everyone else or most people. When you balance it all out, everybody has about the same skill set, so everybody is equal in that sense. But doesn't it seem like when you look at the world, some people are just better than others and some people are just worse than others when it comes to like being good at your job or learning at school or whatever, or the ability to read and absorb new information and be unbiased and get a greater understanding of the world around you, being physically fit, having a healthy body, taking care of yourself, having basic self-awareness like how to dress, how to act, how to read physical body signals or body language, the ability to be social and keep a conversation going and maintain friendships and be interesting to people. Basic politeness, like being able to make people feel like you really are interested in them, you care about them, and you're self-awareness with them. Doesn't it seem like with all these areas, when you accumulate them together, there are some people who are just better at life? Because I don't know, I know people who I feel like are just better than me in every single way possible, and it's not a good feeling. I don't know why, it's just not a good feeling. Like right now, for one of my classes, I'm supposed to be reading The Wasteland by T.S. Eliot, and I'm not good at reading. I'm really not. It's like there's 5 sections, and it's a poetry section. I don't know what you call that, but I'm supposed to be reading it, and I looked at it and I figured like analyzing it and stuff, it might take me 20 minutes to read, and I've been sitting with it for 2 hours trying to figure out what it means or what it's supposed to be saying, and I just don't know. I don't know. I read a section and I'm just like, it all goes over my head. Like, what am I reading? What am I supposed to be getting from this? I don't know. It's such a scary thought that I'm putting all this effort. Like, I'm trying my hardest to understand this. So I'm just going to go to class tomorrow. I'm not going to know. I'm going to look stupid. They're going to assume that I didn't read, and then I'm going to lose credit because I'm being lazy. And I don't know. It just sucks. It really sucks feeling like you're just inferior to people. Because that's the funny thing. When people say that not everybody's equal, they're saying it in a way that they are on top of everybody else. Like, I am the best, and they're below me. But it takes a lot of metacognition to look at things objectively and say that you are inferior to other people. Like, you don't have as much value as other people. And I don't know if that's really the case or not, but it just feels like when I look at my life and I look at what I have become and I compare that to people around me. Like, when I look at people are just so much more social. They look like they're capable of working in the world better than I am. They're smarter than me. They're more hardworking than I am. They're more focused and self-controlled than I am. They have everything better than me. And it's like, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with the sudden realization that you're just not as good as everybody else? And this thought that you're just going to be good at something someday isn't true. And you're just got to deal with it. I don't know. It's not a good feeling, but I don't know what to make of it. It's just, I don't know. It's really weird, but there is no but, though. It's just really weird, and it sucks. And is there anything you can really do about it? I mean, you can work at something and maximize your skill in something, but that doesn't mean that you're necessarily more proficient. It just means that you're working hard. But if you're working hard at something, but you're not actually getting the desired goal, the desired output, does that really say anything? People say it's the thought that counts, or it's the effort that counts, or whatever. But does it really? I mean, if you're trying hard to be good at something, but then the other guy doesn't try hard at all, but they're still better than you, they still get the better outcome. So what does it matter if you try hard or not? If you just feel like you're inferior to everybody around you, and there's nothing you can do about it, what motivation is there for you to do anything? What motivation is there for you to try? I don't know. But that's just what I'm thinking lately. I don't know. It just feels like everything I try and do, or any goal I may have or anything, it just does not work out. And I don't know. I just feel kind of stupid sometimes, trying to act like I know what I'm doing, when it feels like, from my perspective, everybody looks at me and it's very obvious to them that I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't fit in, and I don't have any sort of niche to appeal to. It's not a good feeling.